Sophia Lou and welcome to my channel.
Hello guys and welcome to this week's Sketchbook Sunday. This week the topic as chosen by you guys is designing the perfect character's outfit. This fits perfectly within all the character design videos that we've been doing, and as always this topic was voted by you guys in the polls that pop up in this lovely top corner here. Don't worry if the topic you choose does not get chosen for the next week's video. All the topics on here are stuff that I'd like to cover, and maybe if I don't cover them in Sketchbook Sundays, I will cover them in depth in other videos. So don't worry too much. This week I am using my sketchbook that I picked up from Tiger. I'm not in love with this sketchbook, I won't lie, but I'm going to persevere and I do want to finish it. There isn't much in here unfortunately, just because I haven't had time recently to be able to do proper sketchwork, but I'm really excited to get stuck in and doing more work. As always, I've got a lovely cup of tea. This is just a standard English breakfast in this really cute mug. I can't really show you because I'll spill tea everywhere. And I've got my WH Smith pencils and my trusty little mechanical pencil. Look at him, he looks like Prickles. So grab your sketchbook, grab your drink, and let's discuss. So in preparation for this week's video, I did a few rough little character models, which are just some little quick character designs just for me to throw clothes on. As you can probably tell, these are very quick pictures of Marie, and unfortunately she doesn't have any clothes, so we need to dress her. So picking the perfect outfit. Sometimes clothing design can be quite difficult, and I completely understand what it's like trying to pick that perfect outfit that fits your character. It's not always gonna be easy to pick a wonderful outfit that's gonna suit your character to a T. I like putting my characters in different outfits. I find them an awful lot of fun to do, and I also find that they are a lot of fun to design as well. But if you are particularly stuck in character design with your outfits, here's a few tips that I do highly recommend. One of them is think about the colour palette for your character already. Think about how can you enhance that character's colour palette and also bring across their character in their clothing. It sounds really silly when I say this, but colour palettes are so important to a character design. They really help not only sell the character design that you are going for, but they can also really help push your character's emotions and your character's feelings across. A villainous character is more than likely going to wear clothing that reflects her character. I nearly messed up my line then. And if you are going for an outfit that really represents your character, you're going to want something that isn't going to go out of the norm. If your character's quite shy, it's very rare that your character is going to wear revealing clothing. And what I mean by this is it tends to be a shy with inward character, tends to cover up a little bit, and this is just going off character tropes in general. A cute character tends to wear cute clothes, a fashionable character will wear up-to-date fashionable clothing, and it tends to go off tropes in a way. You can completely break these tropes by going outside of the norm, and you can still fit that in with the character's personality. The clothing needs to reflect the character's personality, because clothing does show your personality, it shows who you are. If you're really stuck for clothing ideas, my suggestion is think about colour palette. Colour palettes help. My second suggestion that I always think about is think about the personality of the character and how that's going to come across. If your character's quite open, quite confident, what kind of clothing would they wear? If your character's a fighter, it makes sense for them to have clothing that fits within that fighter realm. It makes sense. So you're thinking about your character's tropes and why they would wear the clothing that they would wear. Is it suitable for them? You're not exactly going to have a knight in shining armour where, I don't know, you wouldn't exactly have a knight going to battle in a very long dress. It wouldn't be suitable if it was a tight form-fitting, very long skinny dress. It wouldn't suit what that character is going to do, because a character is going to fight. So think about what your character tropes are and how you can reflect that within the clothing. As I said, it's absolutely fine to break character tropes, but make sure your character's personality comes across in the clothing. For example, Marie's palette is a very earth tone palette, and because Marie's palette is a very earth tone palette, I tend to choose earth tone palette colours. When I'm thinking of like what she does, she's a gardener, so it makes sense for her to wear dungarees, it makes sense for her to wear aprons, it makes sense for her to have like t-shirts with the sleeves rolled up, or you know, comfy shoes or boots for hard wearing when she's going on adventures and this, that and the other. She'd have to have, you know, outfits that reflect your character. It makes perfect sense to be able to do that, and it will also not only enhance your character design, but it will also enhance your reader or the person who looks at your character design to exactly recognize what that character is. You want your character to be recognizable by showing it to a person, and if you said to them, what is this character's personality? You want them to be able to recognize that straight off the bat. If you are really struggling and you'll just go, I have no idea, no concept, another fantastic website that I always use is Pinterest. Pinterest is one of those things that I absolutely love going to, because I love going on there and I like picking out inspiration. So I actually go on here quite a lot to pick out inspiration for example, my mushroom hunters and marine prickles. So I've made particularly my own boards on here for mushroom hunters inspiration and plant witch inspiration, as well as other bits and pieces, so that I'm always looking back and I've always got reference to go back to, and so that I can always go back to that and use it as a research tool. In Pinterest is fantastic because you can literally just you can literally just go on the front page and go cute outfits, and it's gonna give you some cute outfits. This will give you some fantastic reference to not only look to, but also be able to go back and reference them to your character. For example, I really think that this kind of outfit would suit Marie if she was in like a normal world setting. So if I was to put Marie in this outfit, she would have, yet again, it's going to the earthy tones. So it kind of fits with Marie, and you can find really cute outfit designs on here, as well as just doing a quick internet search. This will really help not only you with your research, but it will also help you gain inspiration. The reason why I really like Pinterest, and no, this isn't sponsored by Pinterest in any way, shape or form. The reason why I like Pinterest and using Pinterest as a really good tool is because that it's really nice to be able to go in and be able to have a look and keep on going back for your research. Plus the fact that you can literally pin this to a board, which I am going to do now. Which I am going to do now. I'm going to create a board and I'm going to put Marie Gold, well, I'm going to put plant witch outfit ideas. So then I can always go back to this and I can always click back and go, this is what I would use to be inspired by Marie. Treat your character as if they're going to go on a fashion show. Why would they wear this outfit? What's practical about this outfit? Does this outfit reflect who they are? Is it them? Is it their personality? You're not gonna do something that not reflects their personality. You can, like I said, twist stuff around. So one of the things I really like to do is to have different compositions. So I like when tropes are turned on their head and the character that you expect to be evil is actually good, and the character you expect to be good is actually evil. So play on that trope, but you want something that you can look at them and go, that reflects them as a person. Look at all your favourite shows for inspiration and really look down on everything that you are going to be inspired by. You want your character to be reflected. So my key points, so my bullet points for this video, if you do want to write them down, is think about your character's colour palette. Is the clothing going to reflect that colour palette? How can you improve on that? How is this? And the next one you would say is, how does this reflect their personality? How does this show who they are? Is it something that they would wear in every day? Is it something that they'd wear for specific occasions? This, that and the other. When I did Marie's character sheet, because I'm in the middle of doing lavenders right now, so I can't actually show you. But when I did Marie's character sheet, I'd already decided that everything that she was going to be wearing was earth tones, and these were standard outfits that she would wear. So this is her like exploring slash gardening outfit. This is something that she'd normally wear if she was in the middle of work. Casual outfit if she was just going out for a day trip. This is another exploring outfit, so she has two alternate outfits, but then again you've noticed that the same colour tones are being reflected all the way through. This is her formal one, but she doesn't have a fancy outfit yet. I haven't quite designed that. So say if she had to go to like special occasions like balls or anything like that, I haven't finished designing that. But I'm always thinking of the same colour palette. I'm trying to think, okay, this is my character Marie. Because she's a plant witch, I want her to have earth tones. Lavender is very different. Lavender has very rich tones and very cold tones because she is a poison-based plant witch. So you have to think about the colour palettes that you're consistently using. Freya's colour palette from the Mushroom Hunters, she has a fairly colourful outfit. That's because she's a very colourful, eccentric person. She's very happy. She's always... I wanted the clothing to reflect her personality. So think about all these tropes, and if you're really struggling, use a website like Pinterest, use websites like Google, get inspiration, look around and see what others have done and be inspired by that. There are literally hundreds upon hundreds of amazing designs out there, and if you're really struggling for ideas, look around, see what others have done, take inspiration, make notes, and don't be afraid to push yourself out of your boundaries. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I hope it's kind of helped in a way. I know sometimes it's a little bit hard for me to end up doing some art in these videos just because I'm talking and I'm drawing at the same time, but always think when it comes to your character design, you want people to be able to pick up on the character without even knowing anything about them. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to vote for the next topic or make suggestions down below. But as always, folks, stay creative. Bye!